Alright, so if you're new to the channel, you definitely don't know who we are. But this is gonna be a little podcast, just something beneficial for the both of us to look back on. Like 5 years from now when we're quadrillionaires, we're gonna be like, damn. So that's how we
Not
thought.
even a thing.
It could be.
Nah, but we're gonna fucking make it a thing.
Hell yeah, bro. We're gonna be like, yo, that's how we thought we were 17. Okay.
Well, I'm actually 18. So.
Whatever. When we were 18,
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm Benji011. This is my
Maybe
my
we
boy
should call
George.
it taking accountability. Taking accountability.
That can be the
No,
episode name.
Now we're always gonna be taking accountability.
Bro, you're jumping from here to here. I'm gonna do
Just
the
checking.
introduction, alright? I didn't
I thought you
even
already
call
did.
your name yet. I didn't even tell them your name. Alright.
Oh,
If
well,
y'all
I
been
thought we were
subscribed for a
brainstorming
while,
now.
if y'all been subscribed for a while, you definitely know George. If you've been following me on Instagram, you definitely know George, because I don't know, but I have some friends that are weird. They'd be like, yo, George doesn't look real. He looks like a GTA character.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Do I look like some Ken doll? My voice look plastic.
But
It looks like I injected Botox.
But nah, this is George. He's been the realest. Your camera's blurring out.
Really.
You got Thanos on your ceiling. But hey, we're gonna, this is gonna be an ongoing
Yeah, I
process.
should let him see that. I don't really know how to. Oh wait, let me open that. That's my hall of faces up in there. I gotta add more to my collection.
Yeah, bro.
There
I'll
haven't
be
been
up
any
there
like
next.
worthy faces.
Me.
Oh no, you already up there. Bald
I
G.
am. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you and I are up there. There's Bald G and then Stingy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So what's like the format gonna be of this?
I sent you the.
I don't even know.
Alright. So
Oh, yeah, you
I don't
sent
know
me
if
a
I'm gonna do
question,
this.
but-
I don't know if I'm gonna do this every episode, but for the first one, I think this is gonna be cool. So it's gonna be called Dream the
What is it?
Impossible, right? And name something
Yeah.
completely crazy that you think you'll have done by 2025, within 5 years.
Oh, by 2025.
Yeah.
Damn,
Something-
I actually set like some things in place for like
Hell
where I
yeah.
want to be at that like point in life.
Mhm.
'Cause I don't know how old will I be, but
20.
okay, well I
Three.
kind of like envision myself by the time I'm 25,
Mhm.
to have like. Well, I guess we'll go into that, right?
Well, no, this is the introduction. Well, a little segment I want to do in the
Okay.
beginning. That's like, just name a simple thing or like anything that you could, like crazy that
I want to
What
have
kinda,
a
like,
billboard
we
for
stupid?
myself.
dead ass.
Well, like, I mean, we haven't really gotten into it yet, but what I ultimately want to do is
Mhm.
get into real estate, be a
Mhm.
real estate agent,
Hell
and
yeah.
obviously there's like a lot of marketing that goes into being a real estate agent. So
You
know,
envision
I
yourself
thought
with
it'd
a
be
big
dope.
billboard. Hell
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, that's probably not that cost effective. Nobody looks at billboards
Nah, bro,
nowadays.
billboards is sick, bro.
But like, yeah, I mean, people will see them, but no one's gonna like stop on the side of the road and be like, yeah, I gotta fucking call that number. Unless like, my billboard's gonna fucking be a
You're gonna
high-
have like, yeah, yours is gonna be crazy. If there were to be anyone with a crazy ass billboard,
Yeah,
it would be yours.
okay. I mean, I gotta
But if
keep
there-
like moving my mouse around because like
Yeah,
my
you're good.
computer shuts off. But yeah, it's
But-
like it's just kind of like what do they fucking call it? See that's
Just a
another
dream.
problem I have. It's like thinking of it. No, not necessarily a dream. It is a dream, but like it's something to kind of symbolize,
Mhm.
like that I made it. Like if I get to the point in my career where I could be splurging money around to,
Hell yeah.
get a billboard of myself.
Yeah.
And also another thing is I want to buy back that property that that we used to vacation at all the time.
Hell yeah,
as
bro.
kids.
I
That'd be
forgot
cool.
where
I
it
could, like-
was. I probably won't.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
probably
all
censor
good.
that, but
I mean, good place. Not like people are gonna, they're not gonna care enough.
Here's the
to
address. Here's the perfect.
post
Here's the address.
You like put it at the top of the screen.
But
So there's like overused YouTube bells. You know how like when they have something pop up on the screen. It's like bing,
Bing. Yeah, that's dope though. A billboard to symbolize. Okay. So for me,
yeah.
by the time I'm 25, no, 2025. What? That's like, I'll be 22.
Oh yeah, you could just say 2025. That gives yourself enough of time. Is it 25 like years old or 2025?
Well, you did 25, so I guess I'll do 25. I think by 25 I'll definitely have like, if you account in all the investments and like all the stuff I put my time in and effort in, like an asset or what is it, portfolio. I think I would definitely have like my entire portfolio. I definitely hit like $1 million by then. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't see no reason you could like make it to $1 million by the time you're 25.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get there beforehand.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's good to kind of have that like set in place. Like you're holding yourself accountable. Like if you don't.
If I don't, I'll cut my dick off.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first.
Shit. You're like in fucking debt. There's nothing left in your life, and then you turn 25. You're like, oh, shit.
Well, here it goes.
You give me permission to cut your dick off if you don't have $1 million in assets.
Maybe not my maybe not the whole thing. Maybe like a left testicle.
If you don't send me like if you don't send me a bank statement proving that you have $1 million in total, I'm coming into your house right when you turn 25 on the dot.
Happy birthday.
Fucking. I'd be like one of them. What do they call it? Like a Sith Lord. I can have my Sith.
Oh, you'll be a Reaper, a Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah.
A Dick Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's time for the reaping. Like, no, you wear like one of them vanity belts. So fucking like, okay, but
dude,
we're off topic.
Okay, anyway.
Taking it, we're swaying away from.
Yeah, so you were talking about being accountable, and I think that's one thing this podcast can definitely help us like do.
Is this a podcast?
Well, monthly check-in. Monthly check-in.
Yeah, come on, don't call us a podcast, because like that's another thing that we got to tackle on in the future.
Hell yeah.
Right now, I don't think we're worthy to like fucking host.
Oh yeah, definitely not. We haven't done it. We don't have no what's it called, social presence.
Oh, not just that. Like,
well,
I feel like what's it called? I feel you gotta bring something.
Credibility.
Yeah, credibility. Like, what are we gonna bring to the table? As, like,
I work at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good starting point. I think that's another thing that's very important, is to like get a job when you're young, which is what I wish I did earlier, like in high school, because it really develops like a work ethic, especially when you're working on like one of those hands-on jobs. Not like it's a job that you kind of have to gain something from it, not something where you get a job to get one.
You get value from it. You learn something. The people I meet in my job are definitely like just more positive than any other job I've been in. Like,
oh yeah, I mean they're kind of brainwashed to be positive. What do they do? What was your training day like? Yeah, they like
no, it wasn't
you to
nothing
the janitor's closet. I can like sit you into a chair.
It wasn't nothing
that like one
me
scene
down.
in Avatar? Like the Dai Li when they were brainwashing their subjects. They fucking have that Chick-fil-A. You like, here's Chick-fil-A. We give the best. Yeah. They have all the Chick-fil-A associates like lined up. Fucking, their eyes are dilated, and then the fucking cow comes in. He's like the drill sergeant. Y'all have the bro. What if like when you clock in, you gotta like fucking suck the cow's udder? And it's like it's like brainwashing milk. Oh shit! Did I just like crack the mystery? The cow like fucking comes in from behind, puts his hoof on my shoulder.
I gotta call someone real quick.
Oh shit!
Nah.
You're gonna have like the Chick-fil-A cow pull up to my house.
But yo, it's a really like I enjoy the job. I mean, there's definitely stuff I don't enjoy, like any job you gotta do.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
it's definitely
Well, I
learning
mean, if
experience.
for the most part, like if you're gaining value from it, then
Hmm.
that's what's important.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, I know with a job like Chick-fil-A, I'll see the people working out there, like, they put you at work. That's
Yeah,
what any
yeah,
Chick-fil-A, like, shit, their business model is like really successful.
yeah.
They
That's one
actually
thing I
put
wanted to
care
learn,
in
bro.
their customers. Yeah, it's
Like
customer service.
the customer service, the system they have in place, like just for it to be the most like efficient and fast paced fast food restaurant. Like you won't see
I know, yeah.
a
No,
Burger King
they're
or
the actual definition of fast food.
yeah,
Cause like I'll be in and out of that line. There'll be like
bro.
a line of 20 cars in front of me, and I'm like out of there in 5 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah, bro.
Do they got like a sweatshop up in like your restaurant or something? They got
they,
people like cranking out them chicken
they threaten us
sandwiches.
like if you don't have these people out of here within 5 minutes. It's like nah. Imagine though. Wait, so how's Home
Imagine.
Depot
Oh,
though?
nice cover up. It's great. I mean, things are starting to slow down, but like, even when we're not as busy as we used to, like there's always shit to do there, and it's always like something different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll find something new to do the next day, which is what I really love about the job. It's
Oh yeah.
like it's not one of those kind of clock in clock out. Like I'm learning something new every day, and like just the products that we're selling, like it's
Yeah.
stuff that I can apply into what I ultimately want to do. Like later on in life is own real estate properties and
Mm-hmm.
like rent those out. Because like one of the most important things to me, and I know to you too, is like generating enough of passive income to be able to sustain like my livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I want to get to in my life, where I don't have to worry about
Yeah,
making ends meet every like month
for
or
sure.
so.
For
Yeah,
sure.
because like I hate how sometimes people will like kind of create this mentality of like money is evil, and
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't like be so focused on kind of building up your wealth. But it's just more so like money is just like it's not the thing that'll bring happiness into your life, but it's definitely like
It's definitely
one of
important.
the factors that plays a role. Yeah, yeah. I want to be comfortable and not have to worry
For sure, bro.
about all that shit.
Yeah, if there's any, bro, there's something that pisses me off is like that shit's not taught in like, it's not just Asian culture, but like just common. Uh, I guess just for me specifically, it's Asian culture is just to get a job, and then focus on what going up the corporate ladder or something. And I don't have anything
Yeah,
against that if that's for other people, but that's
no,
not for me.
and I feel you on that because like when you make yourself your own boss,
Hmm.
there's like you're not setting a limit on how much you could develop like your own career. Because like when you're
Yeah,
working
bro.
an hourly job, like you can put in any amount of effort, and in the end, you're still gonna be paid
Be paid the
for the
same
amount of
for
hours
sure.
you work. But like for a job where the sky's
Mm.
the limit, like if you're getting paid off a commission, it's actually like based off of the effort you put in. That's
Yeah.
the kind of like career that I want to have, is where you know there's no limit to
Hell
where
yeah.
I can be in life.
There's this I don't know if you've probably heard of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Everyone on YouTube talks about it, right?
Well, yeah, you told me about that book.
Yeah. He also
Unreal,
has
like,
another book. It's like he goes over these four quadrants that pretty much you can being in one is pretty much like a lifestyle change, and you'll have to change almost your entire personality to go into another one. But it's like there's a job or employee, that's one. There's the other quadrant, which is what you're talking about, trading your um, effort for your money. So there's employee, which is trading your time, and then there's um, I think it's called specialized, where you trade your effort, and yeah, that's a lot. And then there's business, where you trade your well, it's not trading, but like business, you build a team of around like 500 people, or like that's where he says that it's a lot of the fucking, that's a lot of the
Sounds like
money.
a corporation to me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
if you have
didn't
that many
phrase
people.
it right, but 4
I get what
quadrants:
you mean though.
employee, specialized, business, and investor. And so he talks about a
Yeah.
lot how investment and business man or business person is where a lot of the money is, and yeah, that's where I kind of wanna. That's the goal for me. Or
Yeah, well,
like,
because their growth is exponential. That's
hell
like
yeah.
a snowball effect. Like, shit's gonna start off slow in the beginning. I
Mm,
mean, you can't expect to go from 0 to 100 right away. But like working as an employee, like you'll work your way up the ladder like on a linear level.
yeah,
Like
bro.
if you put in the effort your entire like career, you'll eventually make it to the top. But by the time you're at the top, like wait,
You'll be
you're
like
at like
settled
you're
down almost, having,
yeah. I mean, you're about to retire,
yeah,
and like I
almost,
want
yeah.
to get to that point when I'm at like my 30s or 40s.
And one thing that for me, like just seeing my family, like when the higher they go up in position and what is it, raise or promotion, it's like the less time they're able to spend, the more stressed they are almost. Like it's it's a trade off when you're definitely trading time for money with
Yeah,
as an
exactly.
employee. And so money doesn't buy
Right.
happiness, but it's definitely important to learn money, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, ideally, like the more successful you get when you're running your own business or like when you're self-employed,
Mm.
like there's ways to make your job easier the more successful you are because you'll have like more resources to allocate towards the task that you did when you were like on the bottom level. But when you're working a salary based job or like even hourly,
Yeah.
you know, and you get a bump up in your salary, you're gonna be putting in more effort individually.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to like, it's not like I'm afraid of working hard my entire
Mm.
life, but why do that when there's ways of you know putting in the same amount of effort for your entire life, but getting a bigger reward out of it.
Yeah, for
You
sure,
know, you
bro.
know what I'm saying? Like fucking work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think it's a combination for me. It would be having the option to work harder, but also seeing the rewards of that. And I'll still work
Yeah,
harder, yeah, and just creating like leverages and stuff like that would, you could definitely see like building up, growing without you
yeah.
having to put too much, like cutting your balls off for it or something.
Yeah, speaking of that, I mean, don't forget about that agreement you made earlier. I ain't gonna forget about that. Like shit, I'm gonna put it on my calendar. I'm gonna get that alarm
Nice.
notification like a couple of days beforehand. I like stop by Home Depot. Oh shit, the demon came in. I'm gonna stop by Home
Yeah.
Depot, get a assist.
I
I'll
hope
I'll give you a
not,
heads
bro.
up too. Yeah. But I mean, since we were talking about equations, shit, there was this one equation in the book that I'm reading right now. It's called the Real Estate Millionaire,
Mm,
some shit like that. I keep like fucking up the title, but
mm,
what the guy said in it is that the way your effort works with like results is like 80% of the effort you put in will produce like 20% of the
I think it's the
rewards you
other way.
get out of it.
20%.
Well, like 20% of your effort will help you get like 80%
Yeah.
of like a return on your effort.
Mm.
You know what I fucking mean? Just fucking
Yeah, I
like put
heard
it
of
up
it.
on
The
the
eighty
screen.
twenty rule. 80/20 principle or
80/20 rule.
something
That's
like
what it's
that.
called. Just like put a definition of it up on the
I'm gonna
screen
look it
because
up. I'm
like
gonna look
I
it
can't
up. I'm
explain
gonna
it
look it
all.
up.
Sometimes you'll put in so much effort and then not see anything come out of it. But that
Yeah.
doesn't mean you should give up there. Like
Mm.
if you keep on going and going, eventually like you're just bound to strike like
Yeah,
some
you'll hit
kind of
some. You'll
success.
hit gold, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of gold, there was also like this other story that I heard of, where like this guy who owned property, he bought it for the reason to like mine gold. He kept digging and digging, but didn't get
Oh,
nowhere.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
then he sold that property off to someone, and then that guy just dug 3 more feet in the pre-existing hole that the other dude was digging in, and he
And
struck
then
gold.
he struck gold, cause
Yeah.
he it was like something he knew to seek expert advice before like giving up. He like seeked some expert about fault lines or something. And
No, you
yeah,
don't. That's not how the story goes. You
What
don't
do you
need
mean, bro?
expert advice to dig a hole. No,
Bro, the gold
the moral.
disappeared.
No, the moral of the. No, that's not the moral of the story. It's basically like, don't like stop before like the finish line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, don't just keep going. There's no finish line
Yeah.
until you die. That's what I
That's kind of
think.
morbid. I guess, yeah.
Maybe
That's
maybe
the
just
way to
for
put
me.
it.
Maybe just for me. Talk about real estate, bro. What you taking the
Yeah,
courses?
Well, yeah, it's what I'm doing right now. Basically, to get your license in Maryland, it varies in every state, but what's required is that you have to be 18 years old, which, that's a check mark off the list. You gotta be in good standing, whatever that fucking means. That's
Was that
actually
like
like
your
a
credit or
requirement
something?
listed. No, just like in good standing, I guess. Like I can't be a felon, which I'm
I
not.
guess.
I got a parking ticket, but
You said.
oh wait, no. I got a speeding ticket, but it was a warning.
That's
So
not a ticket then.
yeah. Oh, it's
I
not.
got a speeding
Okay,
warning.
well, I got a warning. Hopefully, my mom doesn't watch your YouTube videos. She doesn't know. Dude, it was in her car too. I was pissed. It was like after I got back from work, I was just like zooming down to the post office to like
You mean moderately
mail something.
driving at a average pace?
I was going 35 on the 30. And I see that cop fucking like he walks into the middle of the road and puts his hand up. He's lucky I saw him. Imagine he's got a hand up.
So, hey!
I start going faster. He's like, "Wait, is this guy serious?"
Fuck, bro. But yeah.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah, and then like the last and final requirement before like you take the state exam is you gotta take 60 hours of pre-licensing courses, which is
So
what
what
I'm
you're
currently
taking
working
now.
on right.
Oh, so those are the pre-requirements for the
Yeah.
actual course?
Yeah, basically the only requirement is really taking 60 hours of approved real estate courses.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking it online, which is what I prefer because I'm able to go at my own pace, which I like.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, with my work schedule and then, like, with other things I got to do, I wouldn't really have the time to, go into in-person class, which I don't even think they're doing right now.
Hey!
Now you got this, like, weird angle. It's going to see my chin. It looks
You're
like
good,
I'm
bro.
standing over the camera.
Oh, wait, I can't stand up. I'm naked. No, I'm kidding.
Lower pants. Hey, that's the way to record, man.
That's what.
Yeah,
Graham Stephan
I got
does.
all my notes right here. I've been taking like hella
Oh
notes,
shit.
really just going.
Oh.
I
snap.
don't know how to show you.
So
all I
you're
know is
training to be an agent, right?
stick more. Yeah, the process is you gotta take like the course, and then after that you gotta pass the final exam for that course,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take the state exam and then the national exam together, and I think the passing rate is 70%. That's what you gotta get on both tests. After that, you basically find a brokerage that you want to hang your license to.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the proper term is like you hang your license at
You
the
hang your
brokerage.
license. You put it on the wall.
Yeah, I mean I don't know if they like physically do that anymore, but I'm not gonna go straight into like being a sales agent what I want to do, since I'm also going to be going to college, is once I get my license, I'll try to work as an assistant or intern for like a successful real estate agent and kind of learn off of them
Oh
while
yeah.
I'm in college. Because that, even if I'm working as an intern, not making any money,
Mm.
like that's gonna be the best way I can use my time, as like learning from someone who already has like
Where
everything
you want to
figured out.
go?
With brokerage.
No, I mean like you said
Oh
a person
yeah,
that you want to go to and learn from.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if they're successful enough to be, hiring people as their assistant or opening up internships, that like there's something worth learning from them.
Yeah, bro.
And like that way, I'm not kind of going into it blindly, because there's
Mhm.
only so much you learn from the courses. Like a lot of it is just gonna be stuff that like is gonna be forgotten, because it's not used on like a day-to-day basis in real
Mm.
estate. But it's just mostly like kind of learning the business, how to network yourself. And that's what one of the things that was holding me the back most with like going into real estate is I didn't think I had the abilities to kind of be a real estate agent, or like what it took. And
Mm.
I kept like you know waiting for like the right moment
Mm.
when but like yeah, I'd keep like putting it off, thinking like, oh, I'm not ready for this, maybe I should look into it more. But really, I was just making up excuses because I was afraid of failing. But
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do to prepare yourself for something. Sometimes you just gotta like go into it, and then if you're putting in the effort, then surely there's gonna be results that come out of it.
Hell yeah, bro. Sucks I'm not 18 though. But I
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, is that something you want to get into?
I don't think I want to be an agent. Isn't that commission based? Uh,
Yeah, it is.
an agent.
That's like the downside of it in the beginning,
Mhm.
because like most agents, they make below minimum wage off of commissions, just because like it takes a while to get the ball rolling and
Mhm.
creating like a large enough clientele, because
Mhm.
that's what real estate revolves around, is leads.
Yeah.
And if you don't have like a large network to kind of reach out to and promote yourself, like you're
Mhm.
gonna have to start like at base level.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
I've been learning like ways to kind of get ready for that, like just through watching YouTube videos. I mean, that's the
YouTube
best thing.
University, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've been learning more shit from YouTube than I have
Hell yeah,
from
bro.
fucking like school.
Mhm.
All them years of being in school.
Hey,
I
don't
don't
tell them
remember the
that.
pipe.
Say no.
Yeah, no, they gotta know this.
Everyone
Hey,
knows this,
school, do
bro.
you hear me?
Bro, yo, 10 years from now, the school system better be like completely, like maybe not completely changed, but like at least having some type of evolution toward like being actually
They gotta fucking evolve like a Pokemon
toward being
final form.
actually like up to date rather than fucking 100 years ago. A lot of the
Yeah,
stuff they
cause
still
like
teach and the format the way they teach. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was like the one thing that I didn't like about it, is that it wasn't based off of like learning something and then like implementing it in
Mhm.
the real world. Like they always missed out on like the application part of learning. So you can't just learn something by
Yeah, by a
memorizing
test or
shit and stuff.
something.
Yeah, all they do is like they'll teach like a chunk of this stuff here. We'll take a test on it and then move on
But
to
the
the next
units,
thing.
the fucking units.
Yeah,
Oh my
like it
goodness.
was just all they were doing is to see how much information they can cram into our heads,
Yeah.
and then how much of it do we remember now? Because
Dude,
I don't even know.
I
I
don't know.
I
You
forgot the
you
name
give
of
me
the
the
classes that I
SAT or
took.
something, then I would completely bomb it, bro. I don't even know how I got like an okay score when I took it, because right now I'd be fucked.
I would too. And I mean, I never had like the motivation to study for tests, which is why I'd always bomb them. Because I don't know.
Nah, you
It was
would
kinda
be
bullshit.
up to like 3 a.m., bro, or like doing projects
You
in
know,
school, bro.
homework. That's the only way I made it in school, yo. Is because like I'd fucking grind my ass doing like all the
You were
schoolwork.
in a crazy
Then
program, bro. That's why you had to
yeah, it
do
paid
all
off
that.
though. Yeah, I tell you, I got my diploma.
What do you mean? I got my diploma, our
Oh
high school
well,
diploma.
I got that too. Glad,
What you mean?
luckily,
Oh, the IB diploma.
I beat diploma. Yeah,
Yeah, hell
and
yeah,
what's
bro.
like good about that is I'm able to use that in Towson, which is the college I'm going to get a blank 30 credits.
What's
So
that?
I'll be
Blank
basically
30?
going in. Yeah, because I think you need a total of 120 credits to
Okay.
graduate college. So I'll be going in as a sophomore,
Oh shit. Hey,
which is
less
great
time
because I
in
mean,
in
yeah, in
yeah.
college, yeah, right, which is like the only way I'd be able to even go into college if
The
like
only
only
way your
going in
brain
there for
would
3 years.
survive.
I really feel like college is gonna be a setback for me because
Mm.
I'm gonna be putting in all this time into getting a diploma that I don't plan on using. I mean, it's gonna be good to have something to fall back on. If I don't even want to think about the idea of like real estate not working out for me because I know it just has to.
Yeah. Yeah, it has
If
to,
like
bro.
if you have the smallest feeling of doubt in the back of your mind that like things aren't gonna work out, then
Then
it's
they
just
are,
gonna
bro.
like
It's
take
gonna
over your
be
entire mindset.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And that's that that's that I'm not gonna say Asian mindset, but that's that
Well, you
mom
just did.
mindset.
Yeah. The
That's
tiger
that.
mom mindset. Like people only believe that you're capable of what you say you're gonna achieve until you provide them with results. And I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
fuck it. I'll give you all the results you want.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what I
bro.
kind of like about people having doubt in me, is because it's better than
It's
kind of
something to
being hyped up by like,
stand up to, you know?
well, yeah. I mean, it sucks like being brought down by
Mhm.
people who don't think you're gonna make it. But I mean, ultimately, what matters is that like you yourself believes that you have what it takes to achieve your dreams and goals.
Yeah, bro.
Because like the way I think about it is like, shit, it just motivates me even more. Because like I
Hell
think about how
yeah.
funny it'd be. Like people would be like, haha, you're gonna fucking suck in life. Be
Mhm.
like, okay,
Okay.
sure.
10 years from
I'd
now,
be like cruising in
he's
my
got
fucking
like
yacht. Yeah,
cruising in my yacht on land. My yacht that
it's
has like
literally like
flies.
a curb. It's that like curb your meme thing.
Curb your dude, I don't know. I don't look at memes, bro. I've been on social media for a while, but
Well, you're a YouTuber. That's
I
social
know, bro.
media.
Is that social media?
But great, yeah, it is. I'd, I'd say
That's
so.
like a
It's
that's
a
like a
it's a form of media.
it's a media. It's media.
Well, like the way I think of it is that people communicate to each other through like
Mm,
Instagram and Snapchat. I mean, look at us now. We're
yeah. Well, this is
communicating to each
Discord.
other through YouTube. But it's gonna be on YouTube.
Hey, bro. When we're looking back in 5 years, we're gonna be like, damn, Ben was hot. Damn.
What happened to him? No, he has no dick. He's got no dick now. George fucking chopped it off.
Damn.
Watch you be
Alright.
at like $999,000. Okay, $1 off.
Alright, the questions. You wanna get into questions?
We haven't even got to the question.
Oh, bro, it's cool, bro. It's only been 40 minutes.
This is dialogue. Yeah, well, this is what the podcasts are gonna be like.
Mhm.
Let's
What's
fucking say it here now, because like what this is about is like holding ourselves accountable. So
hell
like
yeah.
we're gonna replay this once we actually achieve the things that we say in this video here. So I don't know if you're still in on the idea, but
Nah,
what
yeah,
I
for sure, bro.
envision, fucking Two Fellow Yellows podcast on all social media platforms. I think that'd be dope, yeah. Like, we wouldn't get nowhere in our conversation. We'd be like we are now, fucking hour in. And, like, we're not even in, like, a bulk of the video.
Bro. Hey, podcasts would be long as hell, though. This is just a
exactly.
check-in.
I think that'd really be cool, though. If, like, you and I start a podcast. Like, later on in life.
It could be like, I don't want to act like we're going to be, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and or some other celebrity figure.
Yeah.
But that'd be kind of dope, though, to have a podcast, two podcasts.
We could talk about our upbringing and growing up in Asian households. How we broke the Asian norms.
I had to get A's for everything, whether it was making the rice, whether it was or else.
Oh yeah, then I think that'd be cool. And look, we got the name, so that's like the hardest part of starting the podcast.
We already have
like,
an Instagram account, bro.
Two Fellow Yellows, yeah.
We might have to get rid of the underscores though. Make it an actual.
Oh yeah.
Two.
Well, no, I think the underscores make it easier to read. Like if all the letters are mushed together.
We'll figure it out, bro. Anyway, question time. Number 1, what's been taking up most of your time? You saying you said work, right? Real estate?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, we kind of got into that already. You can go first, and then I'll build off
work.
Of that.
I'm not gonna act like work's like I have a full-time job or anything, because I don't.
Well, so they got you as. Are you part-time or do they have seasonal positions?
They do, but I'm. Well, I don't know actually, but I'm definitely part-time. I want more.
Yeah.
I kind of want more hours, but at the same time, like, if I really sit down and focus, I could like direct my attention towards things that I think could be productive, other than maybe like 5 more hours a week or 10 more hours a week at work. If I sit down and like direct my attention and focus, I could definitely like just do something that helps me grow. But
yeah,
that's one thing. Yeah, but you said being accountable. I definitely need to like find.
How many hours a week have you been working?
So far I've only worked like a month, and it's been like average maybe 20 hours. The demon.
That ain't bad.
Maybe 20 hours.
Do you mind telling me how much you make an hour?
11.60, but you know taxes be.
Oh, okay.
Taxes be fucking wild.
Well, I mean, for our tax bracket, yeah, it does suck. That's kind of like.
I don't understand
I did the
tax
math
brackets,
in my
bro.
head. Huh? You don't?
Nah.
Nah, neither do I.
I thought you were gonna drop a whole knowledge bomb, bro.
I have like a minor understanding about taxes, because I did that volunteering tax thing earlier in the year, only for a couple of times. But did I tell you about that one time? Like the first person that I did their taxes for, they ended up having to owe like $1,200 to the state.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Because like by the time you finish filing your taxes, the state or the federal government either give you a refund or you owe Uncle Sam more money. And it's not pretty when you have to owe them money. Because like it fucking sucks, you know. They're already taking like all that money from you. And you gotta like cough up a couple more bucks to feed
more than a couple.
Like, yeah, but basically like the way tax brackets work, at least for like income taxes, is that like it's broken up into multiple brackets. Of course, I think it caps. The first bracket is at like $9,000. So if you're making below $9,000, they take a percentage of that money below $9,000. So say you're making $8,000, and they take like what 10%. I'm not gonna do the math, but you know. But then if you make like over $9,000, say like $11,000, the next bracket's gonna be like 14% of like the $9,000 to like the next like thing above.
So you mean like
I know
14% of only that bracket? Yeah.
Right, exactly. So it's not gonna take 14%. If you're making $20,000, and the second bracket is between 9 grand and 21 grand. It's only gonna take 14% of like the 9 grand, the 21 grand. So like in that way, if you're in a higher tax bracket, it's not gonna take like 80% of your income.
Mhm.
Although it may feel like it, it's gonna suck, yo, when we're like balling out, like,
Bro,
and then
what's it called? Business.
I'm gonna move to like a state like Florida and Nevada where they have like no
And
income
Texas
taxes.
or something. I'm gonna fucking move
Yeah,
to Texas.
Yeah, and I mean those states seem more fun to be in
Or
than Maryland.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, you mean?
Yeah.
This man didn't even know that Arkansas existed.
Anyway, moving on to the next question. Let me put my glasses on. We already went over real estate courses. We touched on connections. You said that would be like
Connections about what?
yeah, connections like in real estate or just in life. And so I wrote down a question. It said, connections are extremely important to me considering how young and inexperienced I am, but I'm only a year younger than you. But you're definitely older, so like you've been more involved in
not by
school.
that much.
Right? Like tennis.
Yeah, you'd be acting like
IB.
double your age or some shit. Well, I mean, a year is like quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Like if I was able to go back in a year and kind of start with the knowledge that I've acquired up until this point, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I just gotta keep going with what I have. Like I'm fortunate. You and I are very fortunate to be like starting off at the point that we're at. Like
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
a lot of people don't start thinking about finances and like their future beyond adolescence, like until they need to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right now we don't really need to think about it, but we're getting a head start. And I mean, also like our upbringing, like you and I have been very fortunate to kind of have the lives that we have. Our lives aren't perfect, but like we've been living comfortably, and we gotta be fortunate about that. We've had like more positive upbringing compared to other people. And you really can't compare like different situations to one another. Everyone has like a different situation, but we gotta take with what we have and not take it for granted. Like I'm very fortunate to have the parents that I have, and they started at rock bottom. Like your mom and my mom, like they grew up in a third world country.
Philippines.
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
way to the U.S.
Like shit, they be living in huts there.
Yeah,
like,
they gave
population.
everything to us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they gave up the life that they grew up in.
They knew
to go into this like unknown world.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, like what I always say to myself is like, if my mom and dad can kind of get to where they are at this point in their life, with what little they had in the beginning, then what I mean. The sky should be the limit for me. Like,
yeah.
Like I already have a head start on them. Like I can't take that for granted. I gotta put what I got to use.
Yeah, bro, and that another question I have is, any inspirations you got, bro? Anybody that you looked up to, or that you see where they are at now? Me? No, hell no.
I look up to God.
Okay.
That's
Anywhere.
the person I'll look up to. No, but like I mean, I already touched base on that, but my parents really. Because I mean, they were dirt poor, had nothing, and I mean, look at them now. Oh yeah.
So I want to talk about, like, Mr. Beast.
Who do you look up
Everyone
to?
knows Mr. Beast, bro. And so he's literally in a position
You're a Mr. Beast fan.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. He's in a
Yeah, his
position where he
videos are
can, he literally has the money to contribute to whatever purpose he decides for himself. And I admire him because he's like, he doesn't have a limiter in his brain that's like, oh, I can't do that. That's kind of, impractical or anything. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
one video, he was like, it was an interview with him and some other YouTubers, and he said, I want to do something crazy, like for 1 year. Well, not for 1 year, but literally just nobody will be hungry in this continent, and that was like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's a hell of a
oh
goal.
shit.
Well, I mean,
So,
I think he can accomplish it. You
mhm.
know, like that's a person who sets like no limit on themselves, and I think that's like what sets them apart from like not even like any other YouTuber, but like any other person is like he's the prime example of do what other people are unwilling to do.
Oh
Like
yeah.
nobody that one video that he did where he gave away $1 million. You know
Yeah, bro.
that's
Just
some
as a
he doesn't have to give away $1 million to get views, but he
hmm
does it because nobody else on the platform will do it. And I mean that's something that I'm sure like you know you look up to because
Oh
it
yeah.
just kind of shows like when you make yourself stand out, not just by like doing all this crazy stuff to make yourself controversial, but like doing the things that no one else will think about or like even consider doing.
Yeah, bro. Another thing he brought up was like, you don't even have to be controversial or negative to uh, gain a social media presence. Like, he's one of the biggest and fastest growing YouTubers now, and everything he's done is like about positivity, as corny as that sounds.
Yeah,
But
bro. What I'm thinking right now is just like, what if he comes out with a huge controversy and this like video doesn't age well at all?
oh, if
Turns
that
out
happens,
like I don't
bro,
even want to say it. Like I don't want to jinx it, but
if that
that would
happens,
break my
bro,
heart. I'd be.
I'll come my second day.
You grow back your first dick. You're like, finally back. I'm coming again.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I was really gonna cut off my. Hey, we've been 52 minutes and 30 seconds in. 15-minute mark. Woo!
Hell yeah. This is gonna be one hell of a video to edit.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna have to.
it is what it is.
Yo, you better not skim through this shit, cause
Nah,
we're
bro,
saying
this is
some.
valuable, bro. This is valuable for
Is
me and you.
it? Oh well, yeah, it definitely is. I mean, it might be worthless to like the people who are watching it, but like what we're really doing this for is to kind of like set a standard for ourselves. You know how like a bunch of vlog channels they'll like vlog their lives to kind of like
Yeah,
look back at the moment they're at.
they're
You know?
documenting themselves.
Yeah, they're
And so,
capturing a moment in their lives.
hmm
And I mean,
imagine
like you and I.
imagine what's one person before video was invented that like became extremely successful or something. Imagine if they started with like a YouTube channel, like, and they documented how they were when they were like. Imagine if Warren Buffett had a YouTube channel at 12,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he was like, you were able to see how he thought, and like just how he got from point A to everything that happened up to
Yeah, you
where he
got
is
some of the
now.
most valuable information from that channel.
Yeah, bro. Another thing I wanted to ask about, I don't know. Oh, short-term goals and long-term goals.
You want to go over yours first? I mean, we can go back and forth.
Yeah,
Oh, how do
short-term
you want to?
goals.
Do you want to set a timeline on, like, kind of? Are we gonna do it like in chronological order, or just like throw in a bunch of goals that we want to?
I don't really have a chronological timeline for me, but I definitely want to like, dude, I gotta have time. You want to go first?
Time. Oh, to think about your goals.
I have my goals, but I want to put them in words, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. That. Well, like, shit, it is hard to put things into words. I mean,
Yeah, bro,
speaking
people
on
be
that
asking
matter,
you.
like, yeah, I mean, I already told you about this, but what I want to really work on is my speaking ability. You know, like, kind of, I've always had a problem with putting my thoughts into. Oh shit, I just died. That's the
demon
last we
got
heard
to
from
you.
George. Yeah. He was like, bitch, shut up. Nobody wants to hear about your petty story. But yeah, like honestly, dude, it's so stressful. Like always struggling to say what I want to say. You know, I'll have it like all thought out, but then I'll always like kind of second guess myself. I think it has to do with like my confidence too. Like I don't believe that I have what it takes to, you know, speak confidently like everyone else. And I mean, like being in student government, I was always surrounded by like all these people who could just speak fluently. And I mean, I'd always kind of envy it and wish like I was the same. But you know, that's just kind of one of the setbacks that I had to deal with and accept. I can either like, you know, let it hold me back from doing the things I want to do in life, or I can do something about it. So like I hit up a speech therapy place.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it turns out my health insurance doesn't cover it because I don't have any disorder. I was like having a Zoom call with one of the therapists, and she was like, "Yeah, your speaking is fine," which like honestly made me feel a lot better, you know, because like people always tell me like, "Yeah, your speech isn't bad at all," but it's always like an insecurity, you know, like you can never kind of let go of it, even though people reassure you that it's not bad at all. You know, it's one of those things like it creates a mental block in your head.
Yeah.
And I mean that's the thing that's like really held me back in life is because I wouldn't want to do this thing because it required me to, you know, speak. And like I'd just be afraid to speak because I was you know, I didn't want to fuck shit up and like make a fool out of myself. But you know, I'd be like so passionate about something, and then it just sucks that I'm not able to express it in the way I want to, because then it makes it seem like I'm not, you know, being what's it called? Fucking genuine about it. Like I'm not being genuine about the words I'm saying, because I had to speak in like kind of this slang kind of way.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I want to speak more professionally, you know, and what I'm gonna do about that now is like I heard about this thing called Toastmasters, where it's just like this group of people and who all had the same problem about public speaking, and they just have like conversations with each other, you know, around like a dinner table. Like weirdly enough, it's like around a dinner table.
That's kind of cool.
You know, they'll keep talking no matter what. Like that's the whole premise of it. You kind of like break through that barrier that's holding you back, which is like confidence in speaking. So that's one short-term goal. I really like stretch that one out. But you know, you can go with one of yours.
Short-term goal, bro. I don't know if this would be considered like maybe just learning as much as I can, like for the next, just absorbing pretty much everything I can that's valuable to like for the people. Everything that's valuable that I possibly can, like surrounding myself with people that are a place that I want to be, and like just I can't stretch it out, but definitely learning something
not
from
plain
people.
And simple, like
So that's the short.
I mean that's good of you, because like a lot of people are just naive. They think like they have it all figured out. But I mean, at the age we're at, we don't fucking know shit. That's why like it's stupid for us to start a podcast. Cause like, what are we gonna talk about? Our life experiences. Oh man.
These teenagers definitely went through some, but yeah, that's definitely something I wanna just put out there, hold myself accountable for. Just surround yourself with positive people that can build you up.
Right.
And you can learn from them, and they'll help you grow. You help them grow in some ways, and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. You should be having relationships where you're able to build off of one another, where it's like symbiotic. You know, it's not like a parasitic relationship or fuck. There's this other like biological term. I was about to like fucking.
Where you like.
I wanted to use like big scientific words.
I think symbiotic is it, or maybe not. But like working with each other.
Symbiotic.
It is.
Because, like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck off, Dean. Oh my god.
You can have it vertical if you want, bro. You can have it vertical.
No, it's cool. I can't be like switching the camera angle every like 30 minutes into the video. No, symbiotic is definitely the word because you know Venom.
Yeah.
We are Venom. Venom's a symbiote. Symbiotic.
Okay. So symbiotic relationships.
Like, singular.
We're gonna coin that now. We're gonna put that.
What do you mean coin that?
I don't know. I just heard that before. We're gonna
coin it.
But
we're gonna make it like our word. We claim symbiotic.
Yeah. But
okay.
Those are short.
Are we gonna keep going back?
You want to go over more short term or long term, or?
Let's stick with like we'll do 3 short term goals each, and then come back to it. We should also like kind of set a goal for ourselves by the beginning of next month. Like, you know what I mean? So when we do this again next month, we'll come back and be like, "Hey, yo, did you do the shit that you say you're gonna do?"
I had to look at the month to look at what month is next month.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Where am I?
What month is it right
for
now?
Sure, bro. That's a good idea.
An entanglement.
A month goal.
August. You know August. Jada had an
it is
entanglement.
August. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you never heard of that? It
No.
just happened recently. You know
Who's
Will
Jada?
Smith's wife, Jada? Jada Smith.
Oh. What is an entanglement?
He had an entanglement. It's basically another way of saying like cheated on.
Oh. Affair?
Oh, you gotta watch the video. Yeah.
Anyway.
They made a remix out of that shit. That was pretty funny.
But yeah, that's a good idea. A monthly goal.
You wanna go first? Well, we'll do that. We'll do that at the end, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. These short-term girls go. I said girls. Yeah, women.
Let me see.
No, fuck that for now.
Yeah, I don't think.
I am on a path to enlightenment.
I guess one short-term goal for me financially. I don't want to put like a number, but definitely like taking investment, like growing my investment portfolio through
yeah, definitely, dude.
By next year, we definitely want to reach a certain number, like
by the end of this year or like next.
Nah, by like next year, within maybe half a year. I definitely want to reach a certain
So what are you
number.
at right now? Because you're just investing
I
in
am at
Robinhood,
1,000,
right?
which is...
No, that's really good. What's your dividend yield off of that? Have you been investing in dividends?
Oh, I'm not... No, I'm more focused on trying to learn growth stocks, and definitely more like value and dividend. I want to learn dividend and value more, but I definitely want to learn like all the types of investing, and want to get to a certain number by maybe June, July.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it out. $5,000. Nah, fuck that. More than $5,000.
Yeah, you can definitely get to $5,000.
Yeah,
by
bro.
like what, June of next year?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Hell yeah.
I think like you'd have to do the math on it, but if you stick with putting in a set amount every month into your account, like there's no reason you shouldn't be able to make it. And what I really suggest you to do, like the 2 things you should do right when you turn 18, which is what I did earlier, or which is what I wish I did earlier, is open a Roth IRA. Which, do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's what some no.
Okay, but yeah,
I think
a Roth IRA
account.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to open that like as soon as possible, because basically the way that works is that time is your ally when it comes to like investing, especially like when you're trying to grow your assets for retirement. So a Roth IRA is like money that's post-tax. So usually like your employer will take away part of your salary towards that'll go towards taxes. So like once it comes to to like tax season, you'll be given your WA form, and you just submit that to like, I don't know, Uncle Sam, and then just like that, he gets his cut, and there's no hassle on your end. Like, your employer already takes care of that for you. But post tax is the money that you have right now, and you're able to contribute up to $6,000 every year into the account. And then by the time you turn 59 and a half years old, you're able to withdraw the principal amount of money you deposited on top of like your growth. So if you open up an investment calculator right now, if go to like the Dave Ramsey investment calculator.
Investment calculator.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You know who Dave Ramsey is, by the way?
Yeah. He has a huge podcast
He's that bald
and
dude.
TV show.
Yeah. It's the guy who like went bankrupt during the 80s because of real estate.
Oh yeah.
And then he just like hates debt now because of it.
Enter my current age.
What the heck's my
18.
internet? Okay, well you got it pulled up. My internet's being a dingus right now. So like I said, you're able to contribute. No.
Here. How much have you saved for retirement? Wait, what? How much will you contribute monthly?
Do 500. Well, realistically, you're not going to be contributing 500 right now.
We'll do
like
150
the income.
for now. What do you think your annual return will be?
Actually, no. Don't do 150. This is all theoretical right here. Because I want your mind to be fucking blown when.
Okay.
I'll put in 500.
500.
Okay. And that's the maximum amount you can put every month.
Okay.
Because in total, that'd be 6,000. And then now do the average return that the S&P produces, which is 7%.
7. Calculate.
Is that all the information it needs?
Oh.
You see that shit? That's like 1.3 million.
69, nice. Oh, let me screen share for you.
Look at that, yeah.
How much will you contribute? 500, 7%. Alright.
Now, how much is it now?
It is 2,193,000.
Too, I mean, though, like, starting late, even though, like, at least you're starting somewhere, like, starting as early as possible, you're letting time work as, like, an ally through that compounded interest. You feel me?
Bro, 67 years from now is 2069, though. That's tough.
No, yeah, that's when you should take it all out. But yeah, bro, open up a Roth IRA right when you turn 18.
Alright.
That's what I want you to do on your birthday party.
Oh, dude, I haven't been recording now. Imagine. It's like, no.
I'd like.
No,
I'd jump out the window.
bro.
Don't do that to me.
What
was your short-term goal, anyways?
My short-term goal, I was gonna say something
went off
about
a tangent.
financially.
Be financially.
I already said
illiterate.
that financially. I went over surrounding myself with the right people, the right mindset, and then financially, I went over my short-term financial goals, and I guess a third one. Shit, physical, bro. I'm trying to go gain weight, put on muscle.
Damn straight. Build up muscle mass.
And I don't know what's a realistic goal for next month, but I definitely want to hold myself accountable for something.
Yeah. So what, are you planning to get a gym membership?
Oh, I already brought it up to my mom. She was like, Rona! So,
not
right now, yeah. I've been working out.
I might get one at Planet Fitness.
That's lit. But I've been working out inside, but I haven't been like eating a lot of calories or anything like that. But so I definitely
I mean, if it's hard for you to kind of eat at that level, because I mean, it's hard to go from 0 to 100 when it comes to your diet. Like, you kind of gotta slowly incorporate your new and improved diet, which is what like I kind of did the second time I've been working on bulking up again.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, always like switch up the things you're eating. Don't be like one of those meal prep people and fucking like eat chicken and rice every single day. Dude, I did that shit. It was torture. Like, I hated my life. I was just eating bland chicken and rice every single day.
Bro, I gotta like look into more food. I don't know. I'm not a very creative person when it comes to food, like to look for.
Are you kidding me?
Bro,
all you gotta do, find a base. Yogurt.
A base.
That's
A base. A yogurt.
Just fucking like add on to that shit. You can always you eat yogurt every day. That's your base. But then you fucking
rice is my base,
up.
bro. That's probably not a good base. It's alright.
I think it gives carbohydrates.
It's not.
It's
not very
for people like you
fulfilling.
and I, like you and I, we have high metabolism, so like
yeah,
we can eat all this shit and then fucking burn it off before we can even like turn it into muscle.
My poop is liquid. Nah, not all
you
the
be
time.
pissing out your poop. Your shit be coming out like piss. Fucking out like a broken water gun. Dude, I feel you on that one. But ever since I've been like eating healthier, my shits have been phenomenal. Like, damn, I'll be in and out of the toilet.
Yeah, for sure, bro. By next month, you gotta hold me accountable on this one. By the time we do this,
if you be coming in, if I see you like looking like a stick by the end of the month, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, Ben?
And then you're gonna cut
off me whip out the stick.
Arm.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut off each limb, and then last but not least, the most, I don't know why you give me that look. I got all the power here.
Yeah, but I definitely need a goal for, like, something specific.
Should how much do you weigh right now?
119.
You can base it off your weight. So, it's hard to gain weight, honestly. Yeah. So, don't be, like, setting some...
150.
Yeah. I think that's a little, that'd be unhealthy. that'd be a pound a day. Oh god.
Oh shit.
I don't even know if there'd be a video by the end of the month. You'd be dead.
Nah.
Dude, like
what? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I've never gotten past 120. Okay, 123.
And that's pretty hard. I'll have you know that.
Okay.
You know, cause like, I've been like kind of edging 140 past couple of weeks, so I haven't been able to kind of have a set in stone weight, but I think the weight that I'm at right now should be fine. Like, you kind of want to create an equilibrium, like, you know, bulk up and then shred off that fat. And then from that fat will be
and
a
then
nice
keep going.
six-pack. Yeah, I mean,
hell yeah.
That's all I really know. And it's also, like you said, the foods that you eat play a big role in, you know, becoming fit. But also, like, the supplements you take. You know, I take creatine before I work out. That shit really makes a difference.
Protein thing, and I've been slacking on it. I haven't used it at all, almost.
Oh, so. Protein powder sucks ass, but...
Protein powder? Wait, what do you have? Is that not protein
powder? I got whey. No, creatine's, some kind of fucking... I'm no, like, personal trainer. Like, I know my body and what works for me, so I can't really, like, give you any suggestions. But like, I'll give you this one suggestion. Like, chocolate-flavored protein powder, it's 100% better than vanilla-flavored. Like, vanilla-flavored protein powder tastes like cardboard mixed with water. That shit's got no flavor to it. But when you put, like, a scoop of peanut butter into your mixer, oh, man.
Blender?
It really... Yeah.
Mixer. Who the fuck
Mixer, blender?
Mixer?
Tomato.
You want to go over your short-term goals? You went over one, right?
Yeah, this has all been about you up until this point. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, well, like I said, working on my speech. Like, I really don't want to kind of set that to the side anymore. I want to hit, like, it's been a fear of mine for as long as I can remember. And I want to take it head on now.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to be, like, in the mindset of, like, what if this, what if that. Like, I'm not gonna really know what's gonna happen until I actually do it, you know. And then next goal, I don't think it's realistic for me to be done with my courses at the end of the month, but I at least want to be 50, 60% of the way complete. Because I've been slacking off on that shit. Like, I wish I could be studying and doing those courses for like longer periods of time. But like I cap out at around 3 hours, you know, whenever I'm like doing it for the day. And like I'll get caught up with other things, but
Yeah.
I want to be close to finishing those courses. And then I think the last thing really is just like I don't know. I don't. Oh well, like investment wise, like in Robinhood, I think I have $4,400 invested into my account. I can pull up my spreadsheet actually real quick.
Bro, has a spreadsheet.
I believe my
make
my
mine.
annual. Yeah, do you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be using Apple numbers on my Mac.
Mm.
So right now I'm currently invested in 29 companies. Not all of them are dividend yielding companies because I'm investing between like a mix of growth and then dividend stocks. But
Okay.
my dividend yield right now, percentage wise, is 3.32%. I want to have that around 4% by the end of the year. And then my combined annual income for like off of dividends is $146. So that's money that I'm getting
Good.
from not doing anything, just
Yeah,
like
that's
holding them stocks. And then like ideally, you know, I'd keep reinvesting that until, you know, my portfolio grows into where I want it to be,
mm-hmm.
you know. And then I guess like value wise, what's it? August, September.
You had to think about the
Yeah.
month too.
Well, I want to know how many months it is till the end of the year. I think I can be at 7 grand by the end of the year. I know that college is gonna fucking drain my bank account, which is like another thing I'm gonna be so pissed about.
Oh
Like,
yeah, but I
I'm
had to
putting
take
in all
into
this money.
account. Oh, well, it's a lot more for you because you're doing a degree, right? So I'm only taking.
You're taking individual classes.
Yeah.
Okay. At least I think I could gain something out of like a major that I'm taking, because I'm majoring in business administration. So at least I'll be able to know how to run a business, which is like basically what being a real estate agent is. You're running, you know, a business run by yourself, and then ideally you'd want it to like grow into like something bigger than just, you know, yourself. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what kind of things I want to learn from that major, but who knows? And I mean, at
Yeah.
least I'm not staying on campus this semester anymore
Okay.
because my request to like stay on campus got declined because of Corona.
Mm.
So I mean, hey, fuck it. I mean, I'm saving out on 5 grand.
Rona. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be commuting, but
Okay.
you know,
So
and then yeah,
monthly. All right. So monthly check-in next. Well, we're not done, but I just want to make sure. For me, you gotta hold me accountable for my 123 pounds. Maintaining that. Well, not. I don't know about
and
maintaining.
like, did
but
you do an official weigh-in? Like, are you sure you're 119? Because you can't fucking cheat that shit.
118.
Oh, okay. So 1 pound less. Okay, so you think you can gain 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, I gotta.
Why don't you
I
like
have
come
to.
back just like full on obese? You like said it went too far.
Bro, I want it to be like insane. Not insane, but like I want it to be difficult. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And I mean, a mistake I'm making right now with my workout routine is I really don't have a routine.
Okay.
I've been kind of like working out every day, thinking I'll be getting results out of it, but it don't work that way. You gotta give your muscles some time to, relax. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would split it up into like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's
Okay.
like a typical routine that people will, go off of. Do
Three
like
days a
upper
week.
body, one day, core, um, another day, and then lower body on that last day,
Okay,
and then
sure.
just repeat the cycle.
But
And
yeah,
then
bro.
between those days, like you're giving your muscles some time to regenerate. Cause like what you're doing, it's kind of like the way life is. Like life, it'll beat you down, and then you're gonna work hard, fucking like build up to the point you were at, and then grow even stronger from there. You're breaking your muscles, and
Hell yeah.
then you eating is where like it is becomes important because the nutrients in the food that you eat that help like your muscles like repair more quickly. So like I know for every pound you weigh, you wanna it's either like a half a gram of protein or 1 gram.
Yeah, I definitely got to do
Search
like
that shit up.
research and have like a plan for gaining and maintaining 125 pounds, 123 pounds.
3/4 of a gram to 1 gram per pound. So fuck it, dude. Eat 120 grams of protein every day.
Alright, bro.
And it's possible. Like have a hearty breakfast. Don't skip out on lunch, and then
Yeah, I'll be skipping
have
on
a
a meal
good
sometimes.
ass dinner. Yeah, don't do that shit, cause like you're messing up with your body's like
Mm,
digestion schedule, shit like that. And then
okay.
eat like little protein snacks here and there throughout the day, like cheese,
Hell yeah.
almonds, like yogurt. That shit's good. I'll fucking smack on some yogurt like
Hell
in the
yeah.
middle of the day.
Pudding.
Yeah, I love me. No, not pudding.
Oh, fuck
What
you.
is this then?
Come on, yo,
Yeah.
pudding's good.
Oh, you can have your pudding as long as you like mixing some kind of protein into it. Like put your powder in your pudding. It's like a kid when they don't want to take their medicine. The mom will like put it in their vegetables.
They put it in their. You mean they don't? Well, kids don't eat vegetables. They put it. They put it in their.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah,
put it in
yeah,
their little
sorry,
chicken
sorry.
nuggets and their rice,
Yeah.
and then they be
Yeah.
um. Nah.
Then they like start choking on the pill because they didn't know it was in the chicken nugget.
All right, 123 by what? September 1st, around that.
September 1st.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start on that shit right away.
All right, bet.
You got some work to
Bet.
do.
Bet.
That's your short
Whoa.
term goal. I think it's only fair for me to have like a workout related goal,
Okay.
so we can like check out on both of like the goals that we set ourselves. I think I'm probably gonna get into benching. My friend and I we went to the gym a couple of days ago. And I think my max is like at around 110. I probably could have done more, but like I'll cap it at 110.
Okay.
I want to be at say 135, and that's like a full set of 10 reps at 135.
Okay.
And I want to have a 4-pack. I know I'm not gonna have a 6-pack by the end of the month.
Show me your belly.
That's unrealistic.
Show me it right now.
Okay. A fucking light beer belly like, pops out of my shirt.
I got a well, not right now, but sometimes I be having a rice belly, bro. You know?
Oh, when I
But-
take a massive dump, my 6-pack will come out.
Alright.
I'll
We
see
both
that
got
shit
a
popping up.
we both got a monthly, and for the outro.
And what about a
Outro.
financial short-term goal?
Oh, you haven't done one?
Well, no, like by
said,
the end of the month.
Oh.
Are you like frequently investing?
Yeah. It's not really a routine base or like I set it up an automatic thing where it's like a certain amount every month. So
Oh,
I'm
shit.
definitely like willing to be consistent with that and looking and researching and building it up as a skill, investing. But yeah, I think as a goal, as a monthly goal, I just want to focus on I feel like eating or focusing on that'll take a lot in me.
Yeah, well,
You know what
focus on your diet, bro. And I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel so much better. Like, believe me, you
For
feel
sure.
you feel based off of what you eat. You know,
Hell yeah.
eat shit, you'll feel like shit.
I just had Popeyes. It
I just had
tasted good, but.
KFC.
Alright. What
Hey,
do you
that's got
think you're
protein.
doing? I guess so. Hey,
That's a
bro.
good way to bulk up. Just eat a bunch of fast food. No, don't actually. That's just empty calories.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. For the
Outro.
outro, it's been around. Let me see. It's been around a minute and 30 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes.
It's only been a minute. What the heck?
But for the
Not enough
outro,
of
bro,
footage for the video.
since this is our first episode, first check-in, where do you see yourself? I think it'd be interesting looking back. Where do you see yourself? Maybe we already did 5 years, right? Where do you see
Yeah.
yourself 1 year?
1 year from so like 1 year from this moment right here.
Around here, yeah.
Well, I'd be through my first year of college. That means I only
Okay.
have 2 years left. Uh, I want to start like working for a brokerage, not as a real estate agent, but as an assistant or an intern. And if I do work as a real estate agent, I'd only want to be doing leases because I don't think I'd have like enough of knowledge to really go into representing someone as like a buyer or a seller agent. And
Okay.
like leases are like the best way to kind of build up a network, because later on, like those people that you help get a rental for, they're gonna be going on to buying an actual house, you know.
Mm.
So and then they would ideally come back to me for helping them out with their lease. So that's what I'd want to be doing, and I don't know. I just want to be like a better version of myself, kind of be more confident, not always second guess, like
For sure.
what I'm capable of achieving, and just be like more positive overall.
For sure, bro. Hell yeah. And for me,
What about you?
where do I see myself in a year? Definitely, I definitely would be taking YouTube. It's not that I don't take it serious now, but I definitely want to see some improvement in what I make, how I feel about what I make, and just definitely like being more confident and trying new things, meeting new people, and I'd be 18, shit. I'd be almost 19 by that age. I
Yeah,
would definitely want to
you would be.
be pretty, not like, I wouldn't use the word successful as if I've like made it, but in my investment portfolio, definitely want to have like 75, 7,500, what?
7,500. Yeah, I'd say so. Well,
7,500.
altogether, because I mean, I sure hope you're gonna have a Roth IRA account by that time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, you're gonna have some of your assets put into that
I
account.
definitely want to have
So you're talking about
assets.
Robinhood?
Yeah, Robinhood. And I definitely
Okay.
want to like build out myself as a skill a novice investor. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Novice.
Yeah. Not honestly, like I would say you're a novice investor right now.
Yeah.
Average at best.
Average.
So it's
Average.
like,
But definitely want to.
like don't sell yourself short, man. I mean, you definitely know way more than like most people at your age do. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't even know what the stock market is, or like the fact that it exists. So
Dude, it's crazy because years
there's a lot to
ago,
learn, and
completely
that's to be
different
excited
person.
about.
I was a
Yeah.
completely, yeah.
You used to be a dick.
Yeah, I used to hate you.
Yeah. Now look at us. We hate each other even more. I would have cut your dick off.
That's 5 years from now, bro. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I think it's really good that like we're doing this. Not that like you and I we'll be putting like things off here and there, but
definitely being
I think that's the perfect title for the series, taking accountability, because that's what we're doing. Like we're putting the thing that's stronger than doubt is someone's like pride in themselves, and I mean like you and I were both prideful individuals. We don't want to like talk the talk and then not provide the result. So I think that's why like this is such a good thing for us, is because like so we're putting this out on the internet. So if I'm like in jail by the end of the month or something, like I really fucked up, you know.
Hey, bro, it's a setback, minor setback. No, the demon's in your room again.
Demon 2 is a setback.
But hey, hopefully someone can have some. Maybe we had some value for someone out there.
Yeah. Ooh, do you want to also end off like these episodes with like advice we can give to one another?
Advice for you? You think I have advice for you?
You give me advice, I give you advice. We're demonstrating how you in a friendship you should be, building off of one another.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. And I'd also be like speaking upon myself, because like advice should be given off of like your own experience.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is like, don't be indecisive with, things that you already have set your mind to. Like, deep within your heart, you want to be a YouTuber, a successful one, in fact. So don't have like these thoughts behind your mind about like, oh, I'm not ready, and then like, what if? Nothing's set in stone until you actually like go on to the journey of like achieving that goal that you have in mind. Because the one thing that like really sets a person back is being indecisive about things that they already know they want to do. Like if you're not completely sure about something, then by all means, like only go for it when you think you're ready. But realistically, you're never gonna be ready for anything that you get yourself into. There's no such thing as being fully prepared. But as long as you have the work ethic and you're willing to put in the work to kind of achieve that goal, like I already know, like you're gonna be able to do anything, man. And I mean, I don't know why you didn't set this goal, but like I fucking see you by. I'm being realistic about this. I'm not like trying to fucking gas you up or some shit. Like, oh, he's gonna be at $1 million by the end of the year. Oh, fuck that. Hey, like this journey that you're going on in YouTube, it's not gonna be fucking like you ain't going up like you're some rocket ship. And it's gonna take a lot of work on your hand to get to where you want to be. But like I said, things like YouTube or commission-based jobs, it's exponential. So once you like get the ball rolling, as long as you're maintaining what you have, worked so hard to get started up, like you're set, bro. I think you'd be at like 10,000 subs by next year.
Shit.
That's not more. That's a lot, 10K.
Wow. Damn, bro. Yeah, my advice for you.
You had like 80 subscribers?
Yeah. But I
9,980.
I appreciate that.
I can't do that. Yeah.
But
Yeah, go.
Alright, my advice for you, you said it should be based off what I've experienced or maybe can understand. And I think that would just be yourself, bro. Like, people are gonna, whatever you might think in the back of your mind or something like that, you can definitely, it's still gonna be there, but as long as you're making stuff happen and you know that you're constantly improving yourself and growing as a person, you could for sure like you could definitely like you're just always growing, bro, and you're always being yourself, and you know that's one thing I admire, and one thing that I encourage you to keep doing, you know, and you're always
Yeah, man.
yeah, and it's like, bro, you may have like insecurities. Everyone has insecurities, bro, and it's like I don't know how to put this into words, but the fact that you're just putting effort into trying like confronting it, that's a W, bro. You're definitely gonna
Damn straight.
dance
Yeah,
straight.
fucking like I say all the time, 2 L's make a W. That's my life motto.
Hell yeah.
When life wants to beat you down and it gives you 2 L's, then make that shit
Keep
into a
going,
W.
bro.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
I
you know
appreciate
that. I think that's the most important thing is like knowing who you are. Like people always have this like different perception of who you are as a person, but like it doesn't matter what they think. In the end, it's like how you view yourself. And I mean those negative perceptions that people could have about you could, you know, break you down. But it's easier said than done. But you just have to keep reminding yourself of who you are and who you want to be. You know, it doesn't matter what this person wants you to be. It doesn't matter what the other person wants you to be. Only you can tell yourself of where you want to be in life.
Shit, bro. I think we should end it there. That's a great way to end it off, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bottle drop.
One bottle. All right, bro. Fist bump. No corona.
Deuces. What are we like? Are we
PewDiePie?
PewDiePie?
Nah,
we're copying his thing. What
Bro,
happened
yeah,
to
that
this
was
discussion we had earlier about being unique?
That was a good discussion, though. That was really good. First
Tinkle.
check-in.
Finger
Check-in, August.
Wait. Put your fingers through.
I'm not doing that. Alright, bro. I talk to you.
Go through the canal.
I'm gonna end the recording. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.